Hello, my name is Chuba Ozor, and I'm inspired by Frederick Douglass due to his commitment to justice, his resilience in the face of difficulty, and his strong belief in the power of speech and communication. I first truly learned about Frederick Douglass in middle school when I read his first autobiography. I learned about how he escaped from slavery and how he was able to build a life for himself and his family. But what stood out to me most was that first, no matter how successful he became, he never stopped uplifting those that were less privileged than himself. Additionally, he never stopped to emphasize the importance of reading and knowledge, believing that it was crucial to freedom. That's why once I got to high school, I was inspired to become a leader within Brotherhood. We helped organize events and opportunities for our Black students. I also began competing in speech and debate, where on a weekly basis, I will discuss both domestic and international issues, eventually earning the opportunity to perform on the national stage. I also more recently got a more close connection to Frederick Douglass when I learned that he gave the 1854 commencement at my current university, then known as Western Reserve College. In this speech, he discussed scientific racism and specifically stated that we must increase human love with human learning. He knew that it was crucial that we continue to evolve scientifically and technologically, but also saw that without keeping in mind the social implications, it would only bring about harm. He says Frederick Douglass shares many similarities with other leaders, such as Mandela, who never stopped evolving over time, or Desmond Tutu, who was willing to stand with controversial issues such as woman ordination, gay marriage, and climate change, even when it wasn't popular. And O'Donnell, who didn't let his position as a prominent member in the colored community stop him from supporting those he believed needed justice, such as Jewish people in Europe and enslaved people in the United States. And that's why with today's communication, I work to mobilize groups. As the president of NSBE, I find scholarship opportunities and local volunteering opportunities for our college students so that not only are they building themselves up, but they are also giving back to the local community. As a member of our media board, I organized an event during the 2019 Hong Kong protest, where I reached out to a Chinese lawyer located in Hong Kong and had him discuss his point of view. This allowed the students to see the news in a way that simply reading about it can never do. When it comes to leadership, one of my most difficult circumstances came shortly after that when COVID hit. It separated my campus all across the globe and made in-person events impossible. Without evolving, none of my current leadership opportunities would have been successful. But I first understood that it was important to meet people where they were. While of course I have goals and things that I want to achieve, other people are being impacted by things that I may never understand, and that's okay, as long as we are meeting people where we're at and working from there. Additionally, I became more comfortable with social media and virtual meetings in general. This is something I'm still working on, but it's something that has become an instrumental tool for me. And when it comes to interacting with those that have a contrary viewpoint to my own, I first understand what I believe and why I believe it so I can understand my center. Then I approach the conversation not from a point of winning the argument or beating the other person, but from understanding why they believe that. Once that understanding has been established, then can we make progress towards developing a better understanding of whatever the problem is. This helps avoid echo chambers, which are running so rampant right now. And that's why I want to be a Frederick Douglass Fellow. In the same way that Frederick Douglass went to Ireland and not only expanded his own mind, was able to expand the mind of others so he could better help those in need. I hope to better understand myself and better understand the world. So not only will I become a better engineer, not only will I be inspired to continue pursuing global health, but I'll be able to make a positive impact on the world. Thank you.